Hello. Good morning, good day. Welcome to Hug Nation Live. I'm John Halcyon-Stin, and this is a daily practice of connecting and sharing gratitude and setting our sails for the day, reminding ourselves of what is important, who we want to be, what are the values and attributes that we want to embody, so that as we head out into the world, we can live up to that person. Maybe not live up. Maybe, I don't like the way that sounds. We can allow that awareness to influence and direct the decisions we make, the things we say, the moments when we perhaps do not speak. It is a hump day. I don't know why it feels. I woke up today and I'm like, what day of the week is it? It rained last night. It has been raining on and off the last several days in San Diego, which is great. The canyon looks so green right now. So I'm grateful for the rain. I'm grateful for a bunch of phone calls I've had recently with good friends, with my brother, with my high school friend Paul, with my high school friend Scott. I'm grateful that this weekend I get to go to Idlewild with Lisa, and my brother and sister-in-law are going to join us for one night. Idlewild is about 2 hours away, mountain town. So good chance there'll be snow in the mountains, and it will be a extra special for us San Diegans to get to bundle up and have a weekend of winter. Gerbot is here. Good morning, Gerbot. And hello, Juan. Good morning. I had mentioned yesterday the Hugmobile, and I am continuing to be grateful for the Hugmobile. I spent more time yesterday working on the tarps on top of the Hugmobile because I had shoddy tarps. It rained. It did a 80% job. Then fixed one of the tarps mostly, and then it was like at a 90%. And yesterday I redid stuff, and really I feel like I think I may have nailed it. I think I may have protected the roof of the Hugmobile from rain. I don't know if we'll get any more rain moving on, but it felt like an accomplishment for me. I mean, I was gonna call my friend Steven, see if he could help me because he is exceptionally talented and skilled in all things related to fixing things or thinking things through or building things. And I know if he was involved, he would figure out the perfect design to do it as best as you could do it. This is one reason why so far I'm on my third try in, because I like to do pretty good and then learn, adjust it and learn and get it good enough. So we'll see. But I feel like during my learnings, I think I made some smart choices, I think. We'll see. But I feel good and I'm grateful for the opportunity and grateful for this evolving relationship between me and my stationary now motorhome, since it's now got a planned non-operation registration. I'm grateful that I slept in a bit today because I got to bed a little bit late. I can catch my reflection and see I'm a little ragged, which is kind of par for the course for me these days. I'm grateful that the other night Lisa baked us cookies. For a while, I was on a no desserts kick, and I have changed that uh, commitment. So it was really nice to have some home baked cookies and almond milk. Anyone else want to share something that they are grateful for? It's gonna be something little, something big. Gearbot says, "I'm grateful to be having breakfast with my dad this morning." That's that's good stuff. Which reminds me, I need to call my dad. I got the new Meta glasses. I had when the original Wayfarers, and where are they now? Oh, so these are the original ones that I got. But I just recently ordered these skins on them, so now they're white. I have these white skins on them, so these are much more my style than the black Wayfarer. So they're actually, um, I'm more likely to use them now. Yes.
Battery 100%.
And I can take pictures and little videos. They came out with a new version with a better camera, and so I ordered a pair. And they had these gray ones, but they looked like librarian glasses, and I returned them. And then they had this new ones that were coming out that have a display inside, and they looked cool and more masculine than the ones that they. And so I went in for a, a, a demo on it, and I was kind of like got excited by the demo, put myself on a waiting list, and I got them yesterday. Now, as of this morning, I'm planning on returning these. One, these are huge. They had a large, so I can see in my. This says there's more to explore. Learn helpful gestures. Play Hypertrail. Ask Meta AI. So I can see things inside here. Um, so far, it has not been as cool as I thought. I can't use the things inside there right now because I don't have the wrist thing. But the wrist thing, you can do things like take a picture, zoom in, turn the volume down. The demo worked so cool and so easy. Since I've been playing with them, it hasn't been that responsive, and the glasses are heavy, and I've had to add some, like, little pads on here to see if they would stay on my face. So, the only thing I still wanna try on them before I return them is it does, like it can do live captioning for Spanish or English. So if someone is talking to me in Spanish, it will give me captions below it if I get to the controls fast enough. Or what I was thinking, my dad sometimes has trouble hearing when he goes to live theater. It potentially could caption the theater for, for him. So I wanted to let him try that. However, they also they didn't have an example of the brown ones in the store when I went to try them on, and I don't know if you can tell, but they're like see-through brown, so you can see the mechanisms inside of it, and it just they're not terrible.
It does seem to me, okay, when the movie started.
I just started playing my podcast here, so that's kind of cool. But my old glasses, these ones do that too. The only reason these don't have the visual things, but they're way more comfortable. So anyway, and the new ones are like way more than twice as expensive. But I had this dream of like, oh, what it could be so cool. So far, I'm not excited. So anyway, I'm grateful that I got on the waiting list. I got to try them. I and got to take advantage of some of the toys of the future. Um, Yeah, cookies and milk were something. Good morning, Mingle. Good morning, and good morning, Laura. Yeah, the live captionings. I mean, I haven't used it yet, but even if the Spanish, like it doesn't, you can't speak then in Spanish. So all you could do is hear what people are saying. Like you could watch Spanish TV or listen to somebody give a speech. But I think there are other tools. Like if you were trying to communicate with somebody, I just think Google Translate would probably be easier. Although I don't know, not play with it yet. But I'm not so excited, and I was just wearing them around a while yesterday just to see, and they they're not super comfortable. The one other thing that's cool that both the old ones and the new ones do is they have audio, so you can like listen to a podcast just in your, and it's quiet that other people can't hear it, but it's not an in your ear thing. So there's my plug for more technology to give more money to our tech overlords. Good morning, Terry. Anyone else have any gratitude they want to share today? I'm also grateful that I've been making progress on my writing project. That feels really good. You know, I'm trying to just focus on forward progress and not get derailed. Like I was working on something yesterday where I was like, I have a feeling this is not gonna stay in, but um, I'm trying, and maybe that'll be part of my intentions for this day is to not f- we went don't listen to the voices or the parts of me that is thinking about the potential of the book and what it needs and what would be good or good or what is going to be will mess with the pacing of the book. Let's just keep writing stuff, and it's always easy to take it out. Marvin, hello. Good morning. Yay, finding here on Twitch. That's exciting. My my tech just kind of automatically goes to Twitch, but I don't normally get to see anybody through Twitch. So that is a delight. Anything you're grateful for? I am grateful for Master Ong, who is uh I just had some Facebook memories pop up of an event that he invited me to in Venice Beach, and there was all these people doing flow temple, like poi and staff and juggling, all these cool, movement art stuff. And it was a really beautiful community of people helping each other. And it was back in the day before times. And I went with Dimitri, and yeah, it was really inspiring. So grateful that we have crossed paths throughout these adventurous lives of ours. Laura says, I am grateful that it is snowing in Arizona. Blizzardy, in fact. Haven't seen more than a few flurries in several years. Exciting. That's how I felt when it was raining the other day. It was like pouring for a while. I was like, ooh, I don't get a lot of this in San Diego, which is why I've been spending time in the last 2 days reconfiguring the tarps over the Hugmobile. Much love to you too. High Noon says, I am grateful for those who have anything to do with the running world. Got some new road shoes to build speed, and wow, the tech is amazing. Really, eh, I've mixed feelings on the incredible state of technology and how this out of control capitalist world drives innovation in amazing ways. And has this disgusting planned obsolescence built into it. My at dinner the other day, my mom was talking about her sewing machine that she got when she was pregnant with me and still works. I am 54. So imagine how many of your appliances, how long do your printers last? How many computer printers would you need to buy over 54 years? Vacuum cleaners, like the throwaway culture, the way that we build high tech or companies build high tech, knowing that it is not. They intentionally do not want to build something so good that it's the last one you ever buy. Leslie says, I'm grateful that an amazing lady got married at Loveburn. Well, congrats to that amazing lady. Juan says, I am grateful for my familia being approved. Oh, FMLA being approved after dealing with a new person that did not know much about her job. I finally got a person that helped. The stress just disappeared. I'm happy to hear that. Let's may all of our stresses lessen today. May all of our joys amplify. May all of the reasons for gratitude become more evident today. Carabat says, wow, they don't make stuff like they used to. Stupid planned obsolescence. I was just seeing a lawsuit, I think it was in France, where it's illegal to intentionally do that. And that I think it was Apple that was being sued for making phones with the intention of, not supporting them after X amount of years. Laura says, I have the sewing machine my mother sewed my baby clothes on, and I'm going to be 69 this year. I mean, that's mind boggling, isn't it? I mean, I look around my room. Is there anything older than me? I mean, in one sense, man, we're all made of stardust and we're all can trace ourselves back to the Big Bang. But I don't think so. Maybe some of the soil in these potted plants, but it's certainly been packaged and repackaged. And Terry says, I'm grateful for the moisture coming into Colorado. Also grateful for this world. Ooh, I got another one. I'm grateful for the new night show on HBO, the Game of Thrones prequel about the night. I was resistant. The promos did not feel engaging to me, but I think it was episode 3 Lisa and I just finished, maybe 4, 3. And holy effing shit, I have not gotten into a show like that in a long time. Like, I was pumped up. I the initially, I was like, "I don't know if I'm gonna get into these characters," and whoo, and then I'm a sucker for shows about honor and righteousness and people who are fighting to do the right thing. Like the movie, if you watch the miniseries Shogun, or I think what other shows are like that, but there's some, at least in the episode we just watched it, there's this actually, and the twists and I if you have HBO, I mean, I'm sure I'm not this isn't some, like, hidden gem. It's a Game of Thrones spinoff, but I'm really enjoying it. Lisa and I had a real blast. Like mid-show, we'd go, "Oh," and turn to each other and, ah. Heinen says, "Yes, I 1,000% agree, John. After facilitating environmental education and the story of stuff is a great book." I remember that. I think it's in the video, the story of stuff. It's a great resource to understand. Gearbot says, "All one. Grateful for Dr. Bronner and his mission." They are the Bronner family, the Bronner Corporation, the Bronner company culture, the Bronner business principles, the way they treat their employees, the way they treat the earth, the way they treat their vendors, the way they stand on principle. I mean, they are the modern day, they're the knights of corporate world. Big, big honorable props to Dr. Bronner's. Although I saw that their new packaging, it doesn't say Dr. Bronner's, now it says Magic Soap. Like they're they're rebranding a little bit. Same products. Any last gratitudes? Anybody want to share something that they're feeling grateful for today, or something looking forward that you're excited about? I'm excited to be going to Idlewild this weekend, so I will be offline Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and yeah, I think maybe I'll do some weeding now that the soil is all moist. I'm grateful that I have some plans to go outside today. Grateful I'll get a chance to do some writing today, and grateful for these tech tools that, when used correctly, I wrote something when I was writing about the technology and stuff. I was kind of explaining why, hey, you really got to be careful of how you interact with technology, because everything that with the exception of paper books and stamped letters, it's integrated into a network that is being programmed by people who have a bias towards empowering themselves and extracting money and data from us. And if you just passively let technology tell you things, then your thoughts will be shaped by that. And I said, I've learned a thing or two from living online for almost 3 decades. Like a nuclear power plant, this networked world needs to be navigated carefully. Both are miraculous tools, but lazy use can be catastrophic. And in this modern world, discernment is paramount. Question everything, including every word I say. Well, oh, it's raining again. Yeah, I'm gonna go enjoy the rain. But I'm filled with gratitude for you, for this practice of gratitude. I look forward to seeing you here tomorrow. Heinian says, "I can't wait to have the kind of men's group at what I call the clubhouse. And remember, y'all are amazing just the way you are." With that, wherever you are, let's give ourselves a squeeze and feel ourselves embracing one another, feeling connected across the physical realms in this place of gratitude and connection, feeling the support and the inspiration from one another, and letting it strengthen us as we go out into the world and share our gifts and our love and our kindness and our patience and our forgiveness and our wisdom and our humility. Let's take a deep breath in and squeeze. On behalf of Grandpa Caleb and all of us here and who might be watching later, thanks for being here for Hug Nation Live. I love you.